be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Cunningham is out there with Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Now, here's Cunningham following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Cunningham passes to Duren. Out to Hardaway. Another shot. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good from the elbow.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. New Orleans moving it around. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Here's Duren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside. And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. McCollum against Cunningham. McCollum, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And there's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Now here's McCollum from downtown. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Cunningham over McCollum, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 6.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Pass to Messi. He's covered by Thompson. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Five on the clock. McCollum outside. From deep three-point land. Again, McCollum missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Over to the left wing. Here's Messi. Guarded by Harris.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by New Orleans. Drills it from outside.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
McCollum kicks to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in
Launches a three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 5 points in the game.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
New Orleans making some changes here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Williamson. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And Hawkins subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Detroit, Malik Beasley comes in for Asar Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The shot by Hawkins, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has. Hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big things.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Now here's Murray. 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Jones. Here he goes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I like that. Jones aggressive off the bounce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
New Orleans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
You scan around the league to look at young guys who might be pillars of teams moving forward. You know, Herb Jones could be one of those guys.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Stewart. Pelicans pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hawkins passes to Olynyk. For 3, Murray. And no good that time. And so it's Detroit heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. You've got Murray. Jones is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Cunningham's got 9. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Alvarado. After the basket by Detroit. That's tipped. And here's Stewart. Scoreless thus far. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pelicans trail by 7. And it's McCollum in the corner. Misi's shot is good.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Kept alive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Olynyk, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Herbert Jones. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Kicks to McCollum. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fires away from way outside. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Williamson finds Alvarado. And it's blocked.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Williamson. No scoring in this one.
That play never gets old. A pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. No good that time. Pelicans trail by 5. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
There's the pass to Duren. And the shot goes in. Duren's got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Alvarado bounce pass. Here's Williamson. Here's Misi. Back to Alvarado. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Harris inside, covered by Williamson. That's good from Harris on the assist by Schroeder.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Detroit 5.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Pistons. McCollum against Schroeder. Pass to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. Pistons leading by 4. Schroeder with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. On its way from Beasley for 2. He drains the quick shot.
Assist goes to
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Thompson for 3, and Jones sends it back.
We've seen Jones display good instincts for finding slots. You can sense that shot coming.
From outside, off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 4. Kenny, give us your take.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop setting. Stay patient, move the ball around, and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cunningham is out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Murray. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. On the wing, Harris. Over Williamson. That's good from Harris on the assist from Duren. He's got 6.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Williamson looking it over. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Pistons leading by 6. Cunningham up top. He's guarded by McCollum. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Takes the 13-footer. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Harris. Here's Ivy. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ivy's got 6 points.
And chasing after the play. Nice work by Ivy getting in there and winning the second chance opportunity.
McCollum, no good. Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Thompson finds Cunningham. Goes up on the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pelicans trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Detroit leading by 8. Cunningham on the wing. Over McCollum. And again, Cunningham missing. The Pelicans shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I think Murphy just wanted it more that time. He willed that shot to fall.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Harris. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
Murray kicks to Hawkins. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Marcus Sasser comes in for Jaden Ivey. Now here's Williamson. He's got 11. Here's Murray. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham drives in. Missed inside.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Here is Cunningham. The Pelicans make their last shot. The offensive rebound. Here's Duren. The layup off target.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Guarded by Hardaway.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Williamson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Olynyk, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Williamson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Stewart's got 5 points so far.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Pass to Olynyk. Pass to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Detroit leading by 4. To the paint. Duren, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Hawkins passes to Murray, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bruce Brown is checked in for New Orleans. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Out to Hardaway. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Pelicans shooting 41% for the game. To the inside. Jones, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
It's Hardaway that time on the assist from Duren. Duren's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now here's Brown. Driving in. No good. And so it's Detroit with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a group.
The Pistons, 50.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Trey Murphy is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Thompson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Olynyk controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
Those bonus opportunities for Kelly Olynyk on the inside is a big pounding and getting second chance points.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Here's Olynyk. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. Here's Duren. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Williamson. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Cunningham against McCollum. The pass to Brown. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 4. Beasley with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
The kick out to Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Harris over Williamson. Harris, good. And the Pistons lead by 6.
A combination of size and speed of of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Here's Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Duren. He gets it in there.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
McCollum against Cunningham. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Olynyk getting a huge bucket right there. That was big.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on the J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in. It's always a welcome sight, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. And yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 2. 1:52 left in the game. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
Pelican shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Murray. Defense that time from Duren.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here the three-point line, it's McCollum. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Harris, good.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Messi. And again, no good by New Orleans. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. That one goes in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Tobias can take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
Murray dishes to Williamson. And they get it. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you can count on DeJounte when it matters most. That is clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Cunningham finds Hardaway. And so they foul intentionally.
Pelicans foul. C.J. McCollum.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Harris. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Cunningham. Drops it in from 11 feet. Cunningham's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And slam dunk by Harris.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And so it's Detroit with the W, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K